The New Jersey Tzu Chi volunteers were busy packing uniforms for giving the gift of love to the Texas Street Primary School in Atlantic City. The volunteers hugged the children. The children responded with hugs and smiles to express their gratitude. Now they will have new uniforms to wear. We hope the students will keep the spirit of Tzu Chi in their hearts when they put on the uniforms.
The 2012 Hurricane Sandy connected Tzu Chi with the Keansburg borough. Tzu Chi volunteers took care of the victims and assisted in the city's rebuilding. When they learned that the town's fire safety equipment had also been destroyed, the volunteers assessed the needs and decided to donate fire equipment to the fire department as well. As a result of this donation, the residents have gained more understanding of Tzu Chi.
These items weren't covered. And Sam, you said like it's a small gesture. It's a huge gesture because this equipment is going to help us serve the community of Keansburg.
Having gone through this disaster together, everyone's heart is now connected with love.
The borough of Seaside Heights is a well-known New Jersey tourist resort with stores right next to the ocean. But recently, a fire destroyed 68 of these stores. When Tzu Chi volunteers heard news of the fire, they immediately went to assess the damage and recognized that this area had previously been damaged by Hurricane Sandy. The volunteers felt sad about the recurring disasters. Tzu Chi contacted town officials and decided to distribute cash cards to the victims, extending a helping hand to those who are in need. Jacob was in tears when he recalled his father's home of 60 years being destroyed by the previous hurricane. Now, the fire had burnt down his store.
Well, I was crying because this is absolutely fabulous what you're doing for all of us. We are complete strangers, and for you to do this for us is just amazing. So we all work together. And with your help, I'm sure that we'll rebuild.
What they did for us during
A representative of the town's residents expressed his gratitude to the Tzu Chi volunteers for their help. The town did not know about Tzu Chi in the past. It was the two successive disasters that brought Tzu Chi and the town's residents together.
Bagpipes, kilts. This is not Ireland. It is the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Keansburg, New Jersey. Onlookers waved their hands and clapped to warmly welcome the parade. Residents were excited at seeing the Tzu Chi volunteers marching in the parade.
Oh, when I saw you, my eyes actually tear because you did help me. And believe it or not, the money I get from you is the best money I ever get. Is that some money actually I started. They helped me because my insurance, I didn't have insurance, and everybody else waiting. But yours was the biggest money and it was the best ever help I get. Thank you so much.
Let us pray for peace in our land. Keep our hearts from sorrow and pain. Tzu Chi volunteers not only send sincere wishes, but also take concrete actions. For this year's beach cleaning, the adults and collegiate volunteers were joined by 30 Keansburg residents who volunteered to help. Let us join together to take care of the earth.
When Typhoon Haiyan severely hit the Philippines, Tzu Chi volunteers from Taiwan, the United States, and other countries joined the local Tzu Chi volunteers in the relief efforts. Tzu Chi volunteers applied their disaster relief experience from major catastrophes such as the South Asian tsunami and Hurricane Sandy to help and comfort the survivors. They work hard in hopes of helping to rebuild the disaster areas as quick as possible.
Let the chest rise completely before pressing down again.
During the simulated CPR exercise, volunteers treated the mannequins as real individuals. Tzu Chi Mid-Atlantic Region held first aid training for its volunteers. The participants took the CPR seriously. They learned these first aid skills in order to better help save lives during an emergency.
Roll up your sleeves and donate blood to save lives. At the Tzu Chi Mid-Atlantic Region's blood drive, members of the community and Tzu Chi Academy parents took part to show their caring with action. Volunteers queued in lines for the free clinic, offered specifically to the Tzu Chi volunteers as a reminder to take good care of themselves while helping others. 3 nurses worked non-stop for 1.5 hours to draw blood from the 54 volunteers. After a month of planning, this very first free clinic offered to our volunteers was a success. Volunteer doctors put a lot of hard work but appreciated the opportunity to help.
Since 1998, the Tzu Chi Foundation has offered free clinics in the Dominican Republic. For 15 consecutive years, 17 healthcare personnel and 65 Tzu Chi volunteers from New York, New Jersey, and the Dominican Republic have worked in the free clinic at La Roma Tzu Chi Elementary School. Though they must use interpreters to speak with patients, there were still over 400 waiting patiently, with gratitude for Tzuji's limitless love.
Striking the drum, hearts vibrated with a drumbeat. The auspicious lines brought blessings to all corners. Tzuji Academy in central New Jersey held its Lunar New Year celebration. Parents were touched when they saw their children deliver a wonderful performance of the traditional Chinese lion dance. In the big family at Tzuji, love brings everyone together, and people abroad in the U.S. can still enjoy being with family and friends during the Chinese New Year.
Young contestants calmly and confidently drew lottery tickets to determine the order of speaking. The parents, clearly more nervous than the children, straightened their clothes and cheered them on. The contest theme was My Life, and the main topic centered on the heart. By taking part in the 7th annual Tzu Chi Cup speech contest, contestants learned about being mindful.
At the Tzuji Mid-Atlantic Region's Youth Volunteer Training Day, participants learned about table manners from the adult volunteers. During lunchtime, the instructors demonstrated how to sincerely and respectfully serve others. They encouraged the youth volunteers to constantly go forward on the Bodhisattva path and help those who suffer in this world.
Tzuji Mid-Atlantic Region took 6 months to review and select its 2013 scholarship recipients. In addition to reviewing all required documentation, the review team must also conduct home visits in order to select the final list of 22 winners from a total of 63 candidates, who all demonstrated both academic excellence and moral character.
The graduates served tea to the teachers. The New Jersey Tzu Chi Academy's graduation ceremony was filled with gratitude and sadness in leaving. The teachers performed the sign language dreams to convey their infinite blessings to the graduates.
Washing their own dining utensils after meals, here, chores usually done by parents at home are done by the children themselves. At the Happy and Healthy Life Camp organized by the Tzuji Mid-Atlantic Region, campers learned how a pregnant mother feels and how to change diapers. They ate instant rice given at Tzuji's relief efforts.
Our summer camp was good, right, guys? It was really fun. I really liked the food.
When the 3-day camp came to a close, campers kneeled down to wash their parents' feet. This moved the parents to tears and inspired them to do better for their children.
我就是觉得孩子的那种变化是我意想不到的。当然，作为孩子的变化，对我的教育就是我对自己的父母也应该有一些变化，就是要做得更好一些。
Tzuji Mid-Atlantic Region's Education Development Team, working with the two Tzuji Academies in New Jersey and Tzuji's Children's Achievement Class in Philadelphia, organized a 1-day retreat for teachers. Lecturers covered classroom conduct and management by combining theory and practical classroom experiences. Holistic education nurtures hope. It is the teacher's duty to stress moral advancement in their students and be their navigator of life.
The teachers and students happily get together as the new school year begins. The New Jersey Tzu Chi Academy has added professional Chinese language teachers to its ranks. Curriculum development will be team-driven and will promote more teacher-student interaction.
With sincere smiles and orderly welcome, Tzuji's annual year-end blessing ceremony was held at the New Jersey Jinsi Hall. Among the 300 participants were many local leaders whose towns received Tzuji's help in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. Speaking in Mandarin, they wished everyone a Happy New Year.
新年快乐. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
George Hoff, Keensburg's mayor, expressed his thanks to the Tzuji volunteers. He also saw this event as an opportunity to learn more about the NGO. Amid solemn songs, the audience, together with the members, made sincere vows and wished everyone a safe and auspicious New Year.
There is now a Tzuji Service Center in Philadelphia. For the last 5 years, local volunteers have served the community and visited elderly. Now, everything has come together. Located on the 9th Street in Chinatown, the new service center, established at the end of 2012, is a culmination of Tzuji's effort all these years.
一问讯 first bow. 再问讯
A simple but dignified opening ceremony symbolizes the volunteers' love taking root there.
The sun was shining on the morning of Buddha's birthday. Although it rained the day before, volunteers of the Tzu-Chi Mid-Atlantic region were grateful for the good weather, allowing for over 900 people to participate in the Buddha bathing ceremony. Although still too young to fully understand what it means to be grateful for Buddha's grace, students of the Tzu-Chi academies still reverently bowed and paid their utmost respect.
The United Nations Day of Vesak falls in May each year. In 2013, for a second year in a row, Siji was invited by Sri Lanka's UN ambassador to participate in the Buddha bathing ceremony. Buddhists from 18 countries, including Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bangladesh, took part in this celebration. Siji was the 19th group to attend the event, and as an NGO. Afterwards, all attendees got together to share and talk with one another. Siji volunteers reverently set up an altar for the Great Awakened One in the UN's exhibit hall for everyone to experience its beauty, dignity, and tranquility, conveying the Siji spirit to more people from different countries.
Volunteers from the Siji Mid-Atlantic region are beginning to reap the benefits of their long-term efforts bringing Jingsi aphorism books to hotels. Some hotel owners have responded very positively and have permitted volunteers to bring in the books. Wanting to spread good words and thoughts, volunteers did not mind the hard work of moving heavy boxes of books. Volunteers have now visited 8 hotels and given over 2,000 copies, sharing the wisdom with everyone regardless of their religion. With a copy of Jingsi aphorisms, each hotel room can become a rest stop for the traveler's mind.
Tzu-Chi Mid-Atlantic region in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, as always, participated at the township's annual Interfaith Thanksgiving service. 5 different religious groups prayed together for a peaceful world. Inside the solemn church, Tzu-Chi volunteers shared their boundless love with participants of different faiths.